Are you thinking about buying a house in Florida? Well, good news for you, that's basically all this channel is about. Ironically though, we've never talked about in specific detail how the process works. Anyway, the Sunshine State offers warm weather, beautiful beaches, and a vibrant lifestyle that attracts thousands of people every single year, including you and I. But what if you're currently living out of state? Can you still make your dreams of owning a home in Florida a reality? The answer is a resounding yes, of course, duh. In this comprehensive guide, we'll walk you through the process of buying a house in Florida from out of state, providing you with valuable tips and insights to make your transition seamless and successful. You're in the right place, folks. Let's roll the intro and get into it. Make me a deal. If you get any value or information out of today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. My name is Greyson Roberts, realtor and owner of Boss Properties. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the great state of Florida, especially from out of state, give me a call, 24/7, call, text, email, whatever's your speed. I'm a robot and I don't sleep. I'd love to help you out. If I can't help you personally, I'll connect you with a top-rated 5-star real estate agent in whatever area you are looking. I've been helping people relocate and buy properties from out of state for about a year now, and that's basically most of my clientele. So let me tell you, it's actually easier than you think, and you're gonna have to find the right real estate agent that's willing to do this, because it's gonna be less work on you and more work on me, which is fine because this is what I do. So you can just use me. If you don't want to use me, you hate my hair, whatever, then you can follow these tips in this video. It's important to know the process regardless, because it makes you feel better. All right, number one is research your future home, the area. What kind of ballpark do you want to be in? We're talking Panhandle, we're talking Southwest. Maybe you know you want to be in Miami, maybe you know you want to be in Santa Rosa, or whatever it might be. Just start doing this research and the internet's going to be your best friend. Before embarking on your journey to buy a house in Florida, it's crucial to conduct thorough research. The internet is your best friend in this regard, allowing you to explore different areas, neighborhoods, and cities without leaving your current location. This channel alone will be a phenomenal resource for you. Now, you're going to want to explore tourism and government websites. Start by visiting tourism websites like Visit Florida to get an overview of the state's attractions, outdoor activities, and points of interest. Additionally, browse through the government websites of specific cities you're interested in. These websites contain valuable information about local services, parks, businesses, and city ordinances that can give you a sense of what it's like to live there. Next is read local news articles. Stay up to date with local events, news, and community happenings by reading local news articles or even joining Facebook groups. Joining Facebook groups is a really good way to get a phenomenal feel of the city. This will give you insights into the pulse of the community, local businesses, and any noteworthy developments or issues happening in the area. Understanding the local context can help you determine if a city is a good fit for your lifestyle and preferences. Next is, of course, utilize online search engines. Leverage search engines to explore important amenities and facilities in your target cities, such as school districts, parks, grocery stores, hospitals, and restaurants. This information will help you evaluate the convenience and accessibility of essential services in the area. A great way to do this is just simply go on Google Earth. Number two, we're going to start narrowing down your preferences. Once you've identified a city or area that aligns with your lifestyle and preferences, it's time to narrow down your housing requirements. Consider the following factors to determine the type of home that suits your needs. One is you're going to want to establish a realistic price range. Before starting your home search, assess your budget and determine a realistic price range. Median home prices vary greatly across Florida, with properties closer to major cities or the coast typically commanding much higher prices. Research median home prices in your desired locations to gain insight into the local market and set appropriate expectations. Next is you're going to want to make a list of essential features. Create a needs and wants list to outline the features and specifications you require in your new home. Consider factors such as the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, of course, square footage, yard size, and any specific amenities you consider essential. This list will serve as a helpful reference when evaluating potential properties. Now that you've got a really good idea of the type of house you want in the area, neighborhood, or city, it's time to find a reputable real estate agent that actually knows how to handle out-of-state real estate deals. Now, To be completely honest, it's really not that different. Some agents don't like the idea of, going and making a bunch of videos for clients, because most real estate agents have no idea how to pick up a camera. That's kind of my specialty, right? This is what I do. So it just becomes second nature for me. But if you are not going to use me, which even, if you're wanting to move in an area I can't help you with, I'll be referring you. So I would find you an agent that's willing to handle this type of deal, of course. So you don't have to worry about that. But we're pretending like you've never met me. You're going to want to find someone and make sure they're willing to work with you and put you in the front and pretend like, you're their only client, even though they're out of state and you only talk on the phone. Some of the old school agents they don't know how to do that, let alone work a video camera, edit it, talk to the video, and then export it and send it to the client, right? So you want to find someone who is actually going to do this. Anyway, local expertise and knowledge. A knowledgeable Florida real estate agent understands the intricacies of the local markets, including current trends, neighborhoods, and pricing dynamics. They can provide valuable insights and advice to help you make informed decisions and find the right property for your needs. You want to have access to exclusive listings. Reputable real estate agents have access to exclusive listings, giving you a competitive advantage in a tight market. They can send you property listings as soon as they become available, ensuring that you don't miss out on potential opportunities. They're also going to give you assistance with showings and negotiations. Your real estate agent will schedule property showings on your behalf, either in person or through virtual tours. They will also assist with contract negotiations, ensuring your interests are protected and helping you secure the best deal possible. Of course, additional services for out-of-state buyers. Many Florida real estate agents are experienced with working with out-of-state buyers and can provide additional services to facilitate a smooth transition. They can assist with virtual walkthroughs, attend inspections on your behalf, and provide guidance on local regulations and procedures. Next is getting pre-approved for a mortgage. Now, you could have done this at the very beginning, but maybe you don't know where you want to go in the very beginning, so you have to narrow it down and find a lender, and there's a million moving parts. And of course, I'm not licensed in the mortgage world. I don't have my mortgage broker's license, right? So I got to be careful with what you say. So this advice is going to be fairly generic, and you can kind of do this in whatever order you think, but the real estate agent will help you figure out when is time to get pre-approved. But usually, once you figure out what city you want to go to, get pre-approved before you even talk to an agent. It's not necessary, but they're just going to tell you to get pre-approved. Anyway, before you begin house hunting in earnest, it's crucial to get pre-approved for a mortgage. This step will give you a clear understanding of your borrowing capacity and help streamline the buying process, and of course tell you exactly how much home you can get. Now, you're going to want to gather your financial documents. To get pre-approved, you'll need to provide financial documents such as tax returns, pay stubs, and bank statements to your mortgage lender. These documents will help them assess your creditworthiness and determine the loan amount you qualify for. Now, you're going to want to understand credit score requirements. Different lenders have varying credit score requirements, so it's essential to know where you stand. While a credit score of 620 or higher is generally recommended, some lenders may consider scores as low as 580 for certain loan programs. Work with your mortgage lender to understand the specific credit score requirements for your situation. Next is you're going to want to consider down payment options. Now, I am a big fan of getting into real estate with low and no money down, but I think more of an investor than a primary residence home owner. So if you are looking into some low and no money down options, even for your primary residence, let's talk about that. Anyway, evaluate your down payment options and determine how much you're comfortable putting down. While a 20% down payment is in fact ideal to avoid PMI or private mortgage insurance, there are loan programs available that require lower down payments. Discuss your options with your mortgage lender to find the best solution for your financial situation. And in fact, there are certain programs through USDA and the VA to get 0% down, 100% financing. Some conventionals, you can get all the way down to 3%. FHA, you can have a credit score in the low 600s, high 500s, and you can go all the way down to 3.5%. It depends on a million factors, but we'll get you connected with a reputable mortgage lender who knows what they're talking about for your situation. All right, let's talk about exploring some of these homes in the area. With a pre-approval letter in hand, you're ready to start exploring homes in your target area. While you may not be physically present in Florida, there are several strategies you can employ to view and evaluate properties remotely. Number one is virtual showings and video tours, what I really specialize in. Work very closely with your real estate agent to schedule virtual showings and video tours of of properties that interest you. Your agent can conduct live virtual tours or provide video recordings, giving you a comprehensive view of the property. Next is you're going to want to see the detailed property descriptions and photos. Relying on detailed property descriptions and high-quality photos provided by your real estate agent. Ask for additional information and images if needed to ensure you have a clear understanding of the property's features and conditions. It's essential that if you have any questions, please let me know, including if I need to go back to the house and go in a closet that I didn't see, right? So I've actually had this happen where there are some clients who will see the MLS photos, and the MLS photos are always putting their best front foot forward. They're professionally photographed and they never look like what they look like to the naked eye, right? So you walk in there and of course, seeing it in person, it's different. So sometimes pulling out an iPhone and taking a raw image of a certain area that's questionable in the photos can give you a really good idea of what things look like. So although your client may have seen 108 photos of this beautiful property, get your video, go in every nook and cranny, everywhere you can get, because you have to if they're not there, and take some photos, take some photos of the main areas to get a different perspective, photos that aren't edited or stretched or anything like that. Leverage online tools and resources such as interactive maps, 3D virtual tours, and neighborhood guides to gain a comprehensive understanding of the area and property you are considering. Online platforms provide valuable insights into local amenities, schools, and community features. Next is we're going to want to make the offer and close this daggum deal. Now, I personally would highly recommend that you would fly or drive down and view the property at least once. Physically walk it, smell it, feel the walls, sit down on things, move the counter, open the drawers, even though it's up to the agent and, maybe me to determine if a property is fit or not. It would be really weird to, actually end up going through with closing without you ever actually stepping in the home. So it's very important that you actually go there at least once. Now, if you're renting, it's not a big deal, but if you're buying, you gotta show up at least once. You're gonna have to come to closing too. Work closely with your real estate agent to craft a compelling offer that aligns with the market conditions and the seller's expectations. Your agent will guide you through the negotiation process and help you structure an offer that maximizes your chances of success. Inspections and due diligence. Upon acceptance of your offer, it's crucial to conduct a thorough inspection of the property. While you may not be physically present, you can hire a licensed home inspector to assess the property's conditions and provide a detailed report. Your agent can facilitate this process and ensure all necessary inspections are completed. With being in real estate, I've learned that some people don't care about inspections. Maybe you're buying from a buddy or a close, family member, but half the time, those people don't even know what's wrong with their properties. I sold a house once where the buyer just didn't care about an inspection, and lo and behold, there was all sorts of problems. So I always put inspection contingencies in the property. Now, there are a million scenarios where this doesn't make sense, but those are more usually buy as is, fix and flippers and stuff like that, quick cash deals. But for the most part, you're gonna wanna do an inspection, and you can put whatever contingencies you want. We usually put a financing contingency. If the bank backs out, you get your earnest money back, inspection, appraisal, and I like to have it contingent on a walkthrough of the buyer, right? So the deal won't go through unless we're able to get them down here and walk in their new home, right? It's completely customizable. You could have no contingencies and do no inspection. Anyway, securing your mortgage. If you're financing your home purchase, work closely with your mortgage lender to finalize your loan application. Provide any additional documents required and ensure that your financing is secured before the closing date. Next is home insurance and closing preparations. Obtain homeowners insurance to protect your investment and satisfy the requirements of your lender. Additionally, work with your real estate agent and closing attorney to ensure all necessary paperwork is completed and the closing process is smooth. Finally, closing the deal, baby. On the closing day, review all documents carefully with your attorney or closing agent. Complete the necessary paperwork and pay any closing costs or fees required. Once all parties have signed the necessary documents, the property will be officially yours. Now, we do have, many additional tips. We left a lot of stuff out. This video could have been an hour long, but I really just wanted to kind of give you the brief synopsis on what is it like buying a property from out of state. And truth be told, it's not that much different. It's a little bit more stressful, more work on the agent, but that's what I do, right? So it doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, please, my contact information has popped up. Don't hesitate to reach out. Even if you don't want to use me as your agent, I'll still help answer you some questions. Anyway, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for everything real estate in Florida, really, and especially the Panhandle and Panama City. I will see you guys in the next one.